Hello, welcome to episode number 51, I think, 51 of Minecraft Survival. So today I'm just going to be doing some cleaning up of spawn, as well as another storytelling day. So, attacks have continued, though at a less targeted rate. They've stopped impersonating me and What's Funny, and have moved on to just doing all sorts of other awful things, such as signing me up for an account with inappropriate websites, which I will not stand for. They also have pretended to be many other server members with fake email accounts and sent me inappropriate messages. So really trying to drive home the fact that they know my email address. But that's fine, because I want people to know that email address, underbite09@gmail.com. But it's very sad when idiots like that misuse it. So I need to repopulate the forest. It's unfortunate, but What's Funny seems to not like the spawn forest. And she keeps cutting it down and replacing it with tall grass. Yuck. It makes it look like the server is in bad disrepair, which it is not. Furthermore, I've also started work on an iron farm, and it might be around the time now to start start actually moving the villagers. And it's going to be a static farm, as in it will not really have capacities for breeding, just six standard villagers, and no one will kill them. They will be locked up in their special area. Though I can actually think right now of one way in which they could be killed, is that a baby zombie could go under the floor. And that is the floor that has the micro rail in it. Nobody's seen it. Right. Let's get all these saplings. And then I'll keep planting these around here, because trees are good, and someone just keeps destroying all the trees. It's not nice. Save the trees, people. So yeah, those aren't a ton of trees. I can see if people are using them, but it looks very intentional to clear it out. So now, let's head over to the site. Now, this is where I should tell you about a very catastrophic incident that occurred on Sunday. I tried to update the server to 1.1.5, it failed, so then I tried to use a backup. But that backup was corrupt, and the corrupt backup deleted all the signs in this spawn chunk file, so r0.mca. What on earth? Stupid zombie. Interrupting my rail service. How dare you? But anyway, all the signs were deleted, and the holograms. It was quite a grave day. Not good at all, but thankfully everyone seems to have recovered from that. There's also constant spam, lots of fake accounts. They've gotten smarter about it, the spammers. They are now letting their accounts age in the server to be 1 day old, so I don't suspect them anymore. For example, see, look, this is a sign affected by it. You can see how it's completely blank. Come on, creepers. Oh, I'm gonna try and catch a zombie tonight. Mason Road. Costco. Zombie to Costco. Up here, I'll say, is the Mason Road. Some sniffers up there. I've never interacted with a sniffer. Never used it. I guess that decoratively, their results are pretty nice. But other than that, they're pretty useless. But over here, this is the site of the iron farm. And I should probably make provisions to sneak in the zombie. I should probably have a crafting table down here. It seems like something that would be useful. This is the ingress here. See, it's the chamber with eight of them. How do you even make iron bars anyway? Oh, it's awfully expensive. I'll just make some fences. I think that also repels the zombies. So what I will do to get into the chamber to actually start digging this thing backwards is to ride on my train. This is going to be where they're imported. It's a long sea journey. What? Okay, I might be, yeah, I might just be stranded in here because my stupidity made me leave this thing on. Yeah. So now it's dark and I'm kind of locked in here. I know I have another minecart. So this, I'll probably actually employ some tricks to get the zombie in. And then I will just dig out. So this is quite low down, and eventually I will fill in this tunnel. I know I'm kind of digging on an uphill slope, so it's going to be pretty useless. Oh, there it is. Into the daylight. So now I need to find and lure a zombie in. Because I don't know if it's a hostile mob or just zombie, but I want a zombie because the skeleton will shoot arrows through. But unfortunately, I do not have a name tag. So the zombie will despawn. It looks like someone's trying to have a Herobrine attack now. Of course, I cannot find zombies when I need them. And when I was building this thing, I was being absolutely mobbed by them. There's probably some name for that cognitive effect. See, look, only skellies and spiders. Not one zombie in sight, come on. There are usually so many zombies on this server that it causes lag, as in 20% of the server's processing time is spent processing zombies. And now, there's not even one. Only skeletons, what happened? I usually get absolutely mobbed by the zombies. Enderman, skeleton. Let's actually do count. Skeleton. But I'll go as far north as I need to. And then I will slowly lure back the zombie. Oh, is that a zombie? Yes, it is. Okay. Yes. Good. So now I just need to slowly walk down here. Oh, look, 2 zombies. That's nice. And see, now I'm going to have an excess of zombies, but I just need to get them. Oh, come on, stop messing things up, damn skeleton. Anyway, yes, they just slowly need to come along my path. Come on. Why are you... Don't get distracted by... Yes, that's right, come here. Don't get distracted by the other guy. Come here. Yeah, down the hole. Down the hole. There. Huh. And then now, I will prepare my blocks on the other hand. Okay, good. Yikes. Okay, now I need to run, see, because they're escaping. The zombies are escaping the hole. And now they're not down there anymore. What? They just lose interest. Do they know I'm trying to trap them? Yeah, and then they just leave. What is with these dumb zombies? Come on, don't they want to eat my brains? Come on. What? Ridiculous. Come on. Get back in here. Get back in here. And you know what? This time I'm removing this so you can't leave. Hey, stop trying to do that. Yeah, that's right. Stay in there. So now I think I just have to barricade the whole lot bit by bit. And then, hopefully, in practice, the zombie will be attracted to the villagers through the wood. And then the villagers will become scared and start summoning iron golems. But let's go head to bed. In Minecraft, of course. It's a pretty short boat ride over to Sugarcane Land, which will be my boat dock. Definitely not as long as the massive journey it has to take. There are actually 3 rail sections, and then a long period of boating, so hours of boating. Minecraft hours, of course. But honestly, before I get sidetracked, I will replenish the sugarcane field here. So everyone deserves to get their hands on some sugar. This is effectively the de facto public farm. Originally, the public farm was set up along those shores, but that didn't work out, so now everyone just puts the sugarcane along here. Yeah, I'll offer the rest of the sugarcane to the drowns. That is your bribe. Now leave me alone. And, of course, it starts raining today. So that means a peculiar thing about rain in Minecraft 1.21 is that it lasts for a full 30 minutes across multiple days. So it lasts the rest of tonight, then tomorrow, the next night. Oh, but then you can reset it by sleeping. Very strange. Very strange. I saw that they were changing some stuff up related to that. Anyway, let's head back to the boat. And actually today might be the first day that I try to actually go grab some villagers for it. This will be a bit of a test run. And for that, I will open up the browser and show you what route I have in mind, if it will ever load. So, I will, so let's see, not here, this is the compound, there's this route here. I will get a villager onto the minecart, then it will run to here, then I'll take them on a boat ride all the way up to here, then I'll get them onto another minecart. I'm of course assuming they can go in boats. That might be a big oversight. And then it will be a longer minecart ride to this bay. Then we go on the river out here. We cross the sea. And then we go in this little channel here. And then we come out along Stoneville. And we just go like that. So overall, it's a long and grueling journey to get there. And this, today, will be a test run of that. let's throw out some useless stuff. Let's make some levers just in case I need it. And let's off we go to home. So, for some reason, over the past few months, I've noticed a very marked shift in the demographic of the server. Before, it was mostly influenced by Pacific time, and now it's mostly Eastern and European. The busiest time of the server is about 2 to 3 o'clock p.m., and then it goes down until there's actually only a few people online at this time. So, this will become obsolete, because right now its main purpose is a villager breeder, and it also makes an okay iron farm. Now, some of these villagers will be moved to a dedicated iron farm, whereas others will be... Oh, I'm a big idiot. I already found a problem. I need 2 minecarts. Some will be moved to a dedicated iron farm, whereas others... Hey, I don't want to trade with you. Okay, come on. Get out of here. Get out of here. Villagers, move. Move. Come on. There, thank you. Took long enough. Oh, I emptied it out of iron. That's not good. That is not good at all. It has no iron. And it has... And I have only 1 minecart. And no iron golems in sight. That is not good. Okay, I heard that you can trade with villagers to get them to start gossiping. So, can I find a cartographer? Don't have anything that we can sell to each other. Come on. Come on, guys. Sticks. Sure. Let's sell some sticks to this guy. Hello, villager. Come on, where were you? There, this guy. And... oh, silence yourself. And... let's buy a bow and some arrows. Yeah. Come on. Is that gonna get any iron golems to spawn? Okay, now I have another iron shortage, because I used it all to make rails. Come on now. Okay, after some time, an iron golem did come. So that is how I'll make a minecart. Okay, so I'll be pushing through here. It's definitely not for the last time. There are definitely still more times that I'll be coming here. Even after this project, I'll be using this area and the infrastructure surrounding it to make the next project, which is a public trading hall with every enchanted book you could imagine. Or every enchanted book that is possible to be found with villagers. Okay. Before nightfall, let's get a villager in here. Come on. Villagers. Get in. Get in the minecart. What are you doing? Sheep can get in the minecart. You can too. Into the minecart. Into the minecart. Nobody... why are you not getting in the minecart? Hold on, I need to research this a bit more. It says they can get into minecarts, but how? They've walked onto the block. Okay, do I need to run it into them? Okay, what about this? I really don't want to... yeah, I did it. I triggered a sneak attack and... okay, there we go. Is it still daylight? Still clearly daylight? I think so. Once we're on the sea, it'll be safe. So, I just need to keep mashing that button to push the villager. Oh my gosh, you villagers are dense. Come on, out of the way. Yeah, your friend is going to a special place. It's a more modern facility. Do I need to start culling the villagers? Come on. Out of the way, damn it. This is going to be a long episode, won't it? Come on. Out of the way, you dense, brainless villagers. Okay, this one actually got off. Oh, come on. Yeah, so now it's just getting pushed all the way to the end. So now it's nighttime. And his friend seems to really want to get out here. Well, this area is being deactivated anyway. And I suppose it won't be too bad if they have access to the ladder. Oh, they found a way out. That's probably the end of the villager, as it's nighttime. So there will be hostile mobs everywhere. Okay, there's the villager going off. And now it's time to try and load the guy into the boat. No! No, 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 no. Oh. Okay, sorry, villager. I did not mean to hit you with that sword, I promise. Okay. Hey, no! Get in the boat! Get in the boat! Get in the boat! Now, thank you. Okay. Now it's going to be a... Oh, okay, good. Someone slept. Nice. That is good. So now it will be a long and hard journey. With the first villager, I'll have to make this trip 6 times. Or actually, no. I just need to do 2 and then I can breed more. It's really just at least 2. But that's still a lot of times that I need to make this trip. Is this the right route? Yes, it is. But at least it's daylight for this section, because come on, why the hell are the squid? Okay, I'm sorry, but the squids are very annoying recently. The squids are getting in the way of the boat. Aren't they supposed to stay underwater? Maybe it's a recent update that they have collision. But never mind about that. See, the river's very narrow. Like in this section where I had to shovel it out. So this section, there are mobs that will shoot at the villager, and then the next section on the minecart's even worse because it's in the savannah, and for some reason the savannah has a very large quantity of aggressive mobs in it. You can see there's a hill here. Is Johnny doing okay? Yeah, Johnny's getting kind of impaled by my cape. Yeah, he seems fine. He's getting to see the sights. I'll just tell him he's on a safari cruise. And he's going to be a new worker in the glorious People's Farm. And surely I'm getting close by now. Yes, I am. This is the last narrow bit. And then there will be the minecart track. But here's another problem. Every time I hit the minecart, I also hit the villager accidentally. I don't like that. Okay. Let's temporarily set up a little cordon around here. So Johnny can't escape, not easily at least. Okay. Now let's... Okay, he's out of the boat. Come on, get onto the rail cart. Get onto the cart. The faster you do this, the easier it will be for everybody. So get out of the water. Come on, stop being dumb. Out of the water, please. Come on. You're so close. Just walk onto that block. Very uncooperative. I'm trying to give you a nice life as our first volunteer in the Public Iron Farm project, and you're being so difficult. Come on. Get out. Get out of the water. Okay, fine. You leave me with no choice. I will fill in this pond until you are full. Yeah, he's very panicked right now. Okay, come on. I wonder if this is actually programmed behavior for them. Yeah, he's darting around like mad. Come on. Into the cart. Into the cart. I know you have collision. How come the villagers are more adept at dodging collision than me? Come on, into the minecart. I know you're far away from your village, but if you get into the minecart, you'll be taken to a new village. Alright then. Very well. How about this? Kind of force you to get on it. Come on, I ran you over. There we go. This is unfortunately going to have to be the way things are for now. But I have to remove this and all that. But this villager was so uncooperative. But daylight is wasting, so off we go. Okay. Let's see him. This is a pretty straight track, unlike the last one. So I can see Johnny there. He is real angry at me. He's saying, why are you doing this to me? Why have you put me on a boat and then put me on this, lock me in jail until I got on your train? And now you're carting me across the savannah. Hey, come on. You're still in your native biome. You should be fine. You shouldn't get PTSD. No. Actually, no. PTSD is definitely not the right one. I don't know. You shouldn't get any mental disorders until you're in a different biome. And in fact, this is the end of the line. Alright. So now this is going to be another hard one because the villager is now mentally unstable. And now I have to herd this guy into a boat. Don't think villagers can swim, thankfully. But then, if I manage to get this guy onto a boat, it will be a long journey. Come on. I'm sorry. Really, I'm very sorry, okay? I'm actually sorry. Please? Please try to get in the boat. Please try to get in the boat. Come on. Running in circles. What is wrong with you? Come on, you've only been away from your friends for about 1 hour. Or 1 day in Minecraft time. If I was away from my friends for 1 hour, okay, thank you. Sure, I'd be sad, but I would definitely not be having a mental breakdown. So can you please... Yeah, I'm worried about this guy's health. He might die from assorted mishaps until we get to the final site. Not to mention anything that will happen at the end. So let's check our progress on the map. So I need to go right, and then we need to head all the way out by the stronghold. Then after that, with a very brief exception of going through a very narrow stony channel, it should be mostly open sea. So this guy, maybe now he is having another mental breakdown because he did not know there were other biomes other than his. And now he's out in this different biome. Well, he's probably going to have another mental breakdown when he sees Spawn and his new quarters. So this shows that it's very much taking probably 20 to 30 real-life minutes to move a single villager. So that's why I want to minimize that. That's why in total, I intend to bring only 4 villagers through my big torture machine, aka transit. It's torture for both me and the villager. It's annoying. And from there, we can establish a breeding group. And those other villagers that are left there, I will probably leave that iron farm intact. Oh, come on, stop impeding my progress, squid. I'll probably leave the iron farm intact and just tell people about it publicly. Or I might just leave it to rot. Or I will say, free slaves, I mean villagers. Free villagers. Come to get them. And I'll just stand in there auctioning them off. Maybe I'll put them all in boats and then lock the boats up in a little house. I am a bit lost. I am a bit lost here. Okay, there it is. It is past this cape. Is it out here? I think it is. See, this is another dangerous part. Whenever we get too close to land, attacks from zombies and such become a big hazard. You can see night is falling, so from now on we should stick to the open ocean as much as possible. And of course, in some areas that will be unavoidable, such as once we get out here and we cross the sea, we have to go through this super narrow strait here. That'll be a dangerous, dangerous part. Oh, doesn't even go through. Never mind, I will avoid that section entirely and just go around Crossbow Island and then out there. So it will be definitely more unsafe, but unless someone sleeps, that is what I will have to do to ensure the safety of the villagers. As you can see, there's the railway line going off there. The villager is probably having another mental breakdown, as he's never seen the moon before, because all his life he's been locked inside of my very cruel and inhumane villager farm. I think these are the McLovin Islands here. I don't know, they look... no. Banana has segmented the entire ocean with a ground-level railway, which is really annoying. Oh no, it is McLovin Island. So that is totally McLovin's tower. Behind there, beyond the render distance, that's someone else's big tower. But now I need to start hugging the land a bit more. That's a strange boundary there, because now we're going to pass into a strait, and then we'll turn left. This might be the divergence point here. But whatever the route is, I am going to avoid going through that non-passageway. It looks like a little passageway, but it's only partly a passageway. It goes down and up, and it's so narrow. So that'll be a big no-no, because then that guy, I know he's already low on health, he will die from that. And I do not want to lose a villager, because I have already invested quite a lot of time into transiting this guy quite a long distance. Definitely don't have enough materials to build a rail line the whole way through. So having a combination of boats and rails seem to be the best option. Shipwreck, and I think this is actually the divergence point here. So now we're heading into the... Oh, a ground level bridge? Who built this? Who built this? Well, whoever built it, I'm going to unfortunately have to break it. No, I'm not that mean. I will back it up. See, there's already a zombie coming to nab my villager. Oh, this is dangerous, what I'm doing here. There's going to be drowns coming after the villager. Yeah, that is what I will do. Oh, there's a drowned coming. Okay, that was a close call. I was lucky to get out of there. But I think the people should really refrain. Oh, I kind of just missed the exit. Not a big deal. People should really refrain from building ground level bridges, because that completely blocks ocean travel. And then someone has to come and break your bridge. Oh, just like here. And it's a rail bridge. Come on, I expected better from the railway company. It was JC who built this one. And it's all ground level, his rails. So at one point or another, I have to cross his rails. Okay, well, yeah, that's right. I am now being forced to abandon this poor villager because somebody built a bridge that is definitely not up to server railway company standards. Someone's already launching tridents at either me or the villager. Oh, the zombie is heading for the villager. Okay, let's get out of here. Get out of here. Come on. Oh, shoot. This villager is gone. If we can get out. Yes. That was a super close shave. That was a ridiculously close shave. Way too close for comfort there. That was terrible. The villager was almost hit several times. And unfortunately, because of the length of the journey, a nighttime segment is unavoidable, so the best we can do is get the villager out onto the sea for nightfall. So now this is, I call it West Point, I don't know what the real name is. There's the West Point railway station. What an ugly box. This was one of the first really nice builds done on the server. I don't know who did it. It's kind of long abandoned. There's none of the original members log on anymore, and that is quite sad. That is called the Suicide Branch. That's the West Point Bridge, and that's the Suicide Branch because Banana didn't know what to do with the railway line that ended at his base, so he just ran out to the ocean. So there's a switch there that says West Point or Suicide Branch, and that line eventually goes to a big city named Pangea. This is one of Banana's big mega projects called the Chunk. That's the E. It's very strange. Now we're really getting into the populated area. That's the back of the spawn island. There's the Engels and Kensington bridges. And we need to go all the way around it. Ender Sam's fireworks shop, Eclipse Cat's house, a public mob farm, which though people say it's ugly and utilitarian, it is very good. It's very useful. That's a creeper farm apparently. This is Hirodoge, aka Naomi's. Hirodoge's house. Nobody likes, people do not like Hirodoge very much, unfortunately. But it's definitely justified in my opinion, because she likes to abuse glitches. She's quite rude to people. Unfortunately, I do not feel comfortable docking the villager at this point. So the villager will have to stay in the ocean for the rest of the night. should probably build a little box here, because the villagers have definitely... I definitely underestimated how much the villagers would struggle. With me and resist. But they really should not be resisting. Oh, uh-oh. Come on, back out, back in, back out. The villager's still there, or is it zombified? Yeah, villager's still there, but see, that's why I did not want to build it out here. Okay, let's go away before that zombie comes around, but that's why I did not want to dock the villager at that time. Because there's a bunch of zombies that will attack and hurt the villager. There's the zombie there. It's going to turn into a drown soon. But thankfully, at least, drowned do not get out of the water. There it is. Yeah, no way. Not getting at my villager. Yeah, nice try, nice try. Okay. Each stage in general needs a lot more control. As I was saying, each stage in general needs a lot more of a building around it to prevent the villagers from escaping. But I think in my idiocy, I think I left the light on. Yeah, I left this on. And that will be blockaded up. Don't want that to be left on. To be off. Volunteer ingress here. Okay, Mr. Villager. Still in here. And we'll put a blockade there. Alright, come on. Mr. Villager, you survived the journey. So can you please get into the last minecart? I'll take you underground to your new home. Yep, thank you. Off onto the land. Now, I'll drive this over you. Come on. Come on. Come on, Mr. Villager. Be reasonable. There we go. Now I will go in there. Okay, good. Looks like the villager bonded with his new bed. Oh, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? Sorry. Hey, Mr. Villager, I'm very sorry. Please. Please accept the token. Oh, the zombie is already gone. So that removes a lot of the efficiency of it. But overall, this mission was a success. I can observe the villagers through this window. I stole some more glass, so I will make the window larger. Okay, let's make sure they get to bed correctly. Or it's daytime, so I guess not. But that's where the iron golems will go. So yes, this is the iron farm site. And I can reopen this here. For some reason, villagers stay standing in the boat, whereas other mobs, or the player, sits down in the boat. It's definitely time for the end of the episode. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.